1972 Chevrolet Corvette Shark for sale in West Palm Beach, Florida, 33401. This is an amazing custom-built one-of-a-kind 1972 Chevrolet Corvette Shark. It has a custom tube chassis and a supercharged LS2 engine. This is a museum-quality show car that has been featured in 8 national magazines. It was at the 2012 SEMA show in Las Vegas, where it was sponsored by Magweir's Wax. It has won numerous awards and trophies that are included. Truly amazing. At first it looks like almost any other 72 Corvette Steingrey convertible. Then you notice the fender vents are gone, the 5-spoke American Racing TORQ thrust eyes are bigger than the stock rally wheels were, and the chassis bristles with chrome and stainless steel hardware. Then you really start to notice the changes on the 72 Shark, starting with how the bumpers were fitted onto the body. They were cut and sectioned to pull them in. That's because the 72s had a bumper nose that pinched up where it comes together with the body, so that was cut out, and then the bumpers were repositioned to fit. The 72 was the last year for chrome bumpers, front and rear. Given the drastic nature of the transformation, it took a 4-year project to transform the car into the House of Kohler Osmosis red Veterod seen here finish care. Giant Magweir's was so impressed with the handiwork, it gave the scintillating Shark a premier spot in its 2012 SEMA show booth. Started by keeping the original body and glass, but little else. The stock frame gave way to a welded tube SRI motorsport setup, in anticipation of the LS series engine, T56 6-speed gearbox, and high-tech suspension that would follow. But surprisingly, not even the car's underpinnings were immune from the customizing fever. When the chassis came in, the tubes on the front were square, so Kenny Morrison of K-Tech Automotive cut them out and made them more rounded that fit the look of the rest of the chassis. We also ground the welds down, sanded them, and got them just as smooth as the outside of the car, so the underside of the car looks as fabulous as the top side. It isn't just the frame that looks great underneath. Check out the high-tech suspension pieces by Heights, especially the company's Super Ride IRS with inboard disc brakes and the Ridotech air suspension system. We have up to a 5-inch change in ride height with the air suspension. Performing even better than it looks is the supercharged LS2 under the hood. Not to mention the hood itself. It opens by raising up and coming back toward the windshield. This unique feature generated no small amount of interest the first time we showed the car. It was an all-Corvette show at Silver Springs State Park, near Ocala, Florida. All the Corvettes were lined up with their hoods up, and there was this red one with its hood open in the wrong direction. Everybody was looking at it and thinking, what the heck is that? It got more attention than you could imagine. It got even more attention in November of 2012. In the Magweir's booth in Las Vegas, there were probably 6,000 pictures taken. There would be as many as 10 to 12 people around the car. Take one glance at the 72, and you'll understand why the knowing car people at the SEMA show needed to get a closer look. Especially noteworthy are the parts that K-Tech Automotive's Morrison fabricated, which include the engine bay's side and rear panels, along with a 4-inch cold air intake to keep the Magna-charged LS2, which puts out around 550 horsepower and 500 pounds-ft of torque. Happy when you go to a car show, you want to see something different, not just a lot of store-bought chrome on someone's so-called custom. That's nonsense. They may have added flash, but that's not much of a modification and not anything to compare with this once ordinary, now extraordinary Shark. Welcome to Select Vehicle Marketing. Visit us anytime at http://woo-select-vehicle-marketing.com, the nation's premier marketplace of for sale by owner, private party listings of cars, trucks, RVs, boats, motorcycles, airplanes, and all types of motorsports and heavy equipment. Select Vehicle Marketing is the nation's premier private party, for sale by owner advertising agency. Select Vehicle Marketing prides itself on its commitment to meet and exceed our clients' expectations. Select Vehicle Marketing spans style equals color, RGB,